Hey guys, Miss Brome here. Miss Dieta, subbing for Miss Deborah. She is on vacation this week and she asked me to do the faith formation for Sunday, November the 28th. And so today we're going to think about the first Sunday in Advent. And this is the time when we get ready for Jesus' birth in Bethlehem, Christmas celebrating. And we're thinking about preparation and how we get ready for that event. And so today we're going to think about the prophets and how they told about God's son and that he would be born in the world. So when we look at the big picture, we've got an unfolding cube here that's unfolding. Miss Frome's craft skills a little lacking on this project. But the idea is that God created the world. Okay, there's the first picture. He made everything in the whole wide world. And then the people didn't listen to what God asked them to do. And so God destroyed the world with water, right? Except not all of it, because he saved Noah and all the animals. And the people began again. And then we talk about how God chose his people. And those are the Israelites on this unfolding story cube. Those are God's people. And then God sent Jesus to help his people, right? And all people now belong to God, right? Through Jesus' time on earth and his death and resurrection. And then we got the church, the beginning of the church. So there's the early Christians going out and doing their thing and sharing God's love with the world. And then now we have Jesus, of course, in heaven preparing for us a place when we die, whenever we leave this earth and we go to the next part of the story, which is to live in heaven with God. All right, so today's part of the story is about how God sent Jesus to be with us. All right, and so we know about getting ready for someone to be born, and I went upstairs and dug in my attic for some fun things about babies. This is Hannah's newborn booties. All right, Hannah's my oldest daughter. She is now 24. But once upon a time, her feet fit in these little tiny booties. Isn't that amazing? Hard to believe that that could be true. All right. And then this is a birth announcement for Lydia. Lydia is my youngest daughter, and she is now 15. Yep, she'll be 16 in March. And this is her birth announcement. And there is Hannah, who was 9 when she was born. And Noah was 7 and Jay was 3. And, oh, no, I've got that wrong. 9. Well, I don't know. Numbers have never been good. But anyway, they're older. All right, so Lydia was born, and yeah, I was thinking there was 9 years between, and now I've gotten all confused, but I think that that's about right. All right, so all that to say, we do a lot to get ready, and we do a lot to announce a birth and prepare for a birth and pick a name and have baby showers and get a room ready in the house, and we get prepared. Well, what about if you had to wait 700 years? That's what the Bible tells us. The story today in the Bible is all about. It's about how the prophets told about God's son being born, and it took 700 years to get from that announcement to the actual birth when Jesus came to live on earth. All right, so let's think about that story, and I want to read you a little bit from the lesson plan. A long time ago, long before Jesus' birth, God told his people he would send his son. Now, God used individuals called prophets, all right, in the Old Testament to tell people that Jesus would be born. All right, the prophets are similar to today's preachers. They help people know about God and how God wanted them to live. Prophets would tell people that God told them to say what God told them to say. So one of those prophets was a man named Isaiah. God told Isaiah she will give birth to a son and call him Emmanuel. And that's in Isaiah chapter 7, verse 14. He also told Isaiah that he would send his son to help the people. And that's in Isaiah chapter 9. God used another prophet also named Micah. Micah told the people that Jesus would be born in Bethlehem, and that's in Micah chapter 5, verse 2. For a long time, people waited for God to send his promised son. They waited and they waited. And finally, at just the right moment and in just the right place, Jesus was born to Mary and Joseph. God sent his son just as the prophets said. So as we get ready for Jesus' birth and we get ready for the Christmas season, we go through this season called Advent. And this is the first Sunday in Advent. And our lesson for today is to remember that God sent the prophets to foretell or share that Jesus is coming. And it's our job to prepare our hearts, to prepare our minds, to get our whole selves ready for his coming and for his love. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate our opportunity to be with you and look forward to seeing you around. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.